Good morning, everybody, and thank you so much for joining us for this morning's Saturday morning D&D in Hell here on Variant Roll's Descent into Avernus. Welcome back. My name is Eugenio. I use he, him pronouns. I am also sometimes known as your friendly neighborhood dungeon master DM Jazzy Hands, and I am excited to be back. Those of us who are in the States are on varying levels of recovering from this holiday weekend. The siren song of my bed is strong, but we are here and we are excited to be with you. Before we get into housekeeping and a recap of what's been going on, let's go ahead and go around and introduce our players. Let us know who you are, who you're playing, and very quickly where we can find you on the interwebs. Let's start today with Dobbs.
Hi, I'm Dobbs. I go by she or they pronouns. You can find me just about anywhere on the internet under Dobbsmosis. For those returning, you notice the change of pace. I'm actually coming in from still my holiday weekend. So I will be back to my regular weird moon and stars backdrop.
I love next moon and stars.
Backdrop next Saturday. And that's about it, I think.
Such dedication. Playing when we're away. I love it. All right, let's hop down to Jeremiah.
Hi, I'm Jeremiah. I use he, him pronouns. I play Scribbler, who also uses he, him pronouns, and I am a walking meat stick at this point. I have barely functioning neurons. So this should be fun.
That's a mood. That's a mood.
All that abyssal turkey.
That's right. Alex.
Hello, I'm Alex. I use she, her pronouns. I'll be playing Evie, who also uses she, her pronouns. You can find me at AlexCatu on Twitter. And I did not have a holiday weekend, so I'm just having like a regular, normal weekend. So,
totally
fine.
Legit. I love it. All right, who's next? Mike?
Hi, guys.
All right. All right. Now look.
I was not prepared to speak. Hi, guys. I'm Mike. I use he, him pronouns. I'm playing Charity. They use they, them pronouns. You can obviously see where my head's at today. Yes, the siren call of the bed is strong. I'm looking at it now, and it is eyeing me down. I should shut that door. Anywho, you can find me on Twitter at Enzo Michael or on Instagram at Mike What the Hell. I am just about always talking some kind of crap about D&D all the time.
Good. Clearly, we're starting off strong. All right, and last but most certainly not least, I put the picture of the abyssal turkey up on the screen for me.
That abyssal turkey.
Last but not least, Wally.
Hi, my name is Wally. I use he, him pronouns. I play Captain Julius, also uses he, him pronouns. You can find me on the Twitter on WALLE132, talking about pretty much whatever, honestly. Yeah, I had a holiday weekend that is super enticing. The big old weighted blanket is doing the siren's call.
Well, you'll have none of those things in Avernus.
No weighted blankets in Avernus.
Terrible place. Excellent. All right, before we do the recap, just a couple of quick things. Thank you so much for joining us here on Variant Rolls. If you aren't already, you can follow the channel on Twitter at Variant Rolls to get notifications whenever we go live, because we always tweet it out. Of course, the even more direct way is to hit that heart at the top of the screen and follow the channel if you haven't already. We're at 988 followers, and I would love to be at 1,000 by the time we hit the new year. So if you haven't already, follow the channel so that you get notifications when any of our tons and tons of shows go live every week. We appreciate you. All right. So our adventurers have found themselves for various reasons in the first layer of hell, that is Avernus. They are currently, with plenty of totally legitimate sidetracks, currently on a mission for our resident warlock's patron to retrieve a set of rods. They have retrieved one of them, They're in the process of completing a mission for a rather famous wizard to get 2 more. And that's the general overview of where we are. Who wants to do a more specific recap of last week? Who remembers last week?
Oh,
It was a
boy.
long time ago.
Look, we've already established that I wake up the next day and I'm not sure if I dreamed the whole session or not. So. I was talking about that in the chat where it's like, because of the time zones, immediately after this I go to sleep. I get a few hours sleep and I wake up and I'm like, did that happen?
Was any of this real?
Did that happen?
When
The
last
answer is
we
no.
left, our
I
intrepid
can make an
hero-
attempt.
I guess.
It sounds like Scribbler's got us started
Yeah.
at least.
When last
Yeah.
we left our intrepid heroes, we were sent by Mordenkainen to actually seek out a quote-unquote wizard who is causing problems that might endanger possibly the fabric of the multiverse right now. So we went and we found said wizard, which actually was not a wizard. It was a demon in disguise.
Oh, it was Belgura.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And he was trapped in a circle of stones that seemed to absorb magic. We even tried banishing him, and the spell got absorbed by the stones. He wanted us to do something with the stones. We wouldn't let him finish because we're not going to do what the demon wants us to do as a general rule. Charity and Scribbler were arguing about proper way to deal with the Belgura. Charity seemed to want to leave the Belgura there because we found out the Belgura was trapped there by Ball, and Scribbler was more of the mind of, why don't we just send it to the Abyss and then we don't have to worry about it anymore, and we fulfill the thing we were sent to do by Mordenkainen. And that's where we left off, was us arguing.
Evie and Julius were wondering why our parents were arguing.
Yeah, why is mom and dad arguing?
We were the equivalent of the two kids
I hate
holding
it
our
when
soccer
dad
ball at
and
the
dad
practice.
Also, it should be noted, I really tried to give Evie a chance to do the most Evie thing in the world.
Oh,
And
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That's
and
right.
she balked. She was like, wait,
Yeah, no.
he's telling me to do this? That can't be right.
No.
Something is terribly wrong.
And Evie
Yeah.
is tactically clever. She just makes bad choices. And as is a tactical decision, doing what the demon wants you to do is usually not the way forward.
Yeah, last session was a strange turn of events where everyone acted almost polarly opposite
Yeah.
of what they have been. Scribbler seemed to be acting impulsively. Charity was thinking tactfully.
Tactfully?
Yes.
Yeah. Right?
Oh, I know what I said.
Oh, yeah.
Or tactically.
I mean,
No, I know what I said. And yeah, Evie
Yeah.
didn't
See, what you don't
immediately
understand about
jump
Evie
and beat
is
someone
that
down.
there's some rocks, right? You've got some rocks,
uh-huh.
and then you've got a demon.
Mm.
Want to punch the demon,
Mm.
not the rocks.
Mhm.
That's not a fair fight. Want to punch the demon.
To which, what was your strength last game? Like,
22.
disgusting. Disgusting.
Right.
So I was like, just let me sit on it.
And you
We
did.
did.
And you did.
It
Uh,
worked.
And now some of the party is walking away, as we have said.
Yes.
We have decided, in fact, to not do as the demon asks. Some of the party is rather concerned that this won't be enough to satisfy the wizard Mordenkainen in his quest for you all to rid him of this wizard. So who's where? Who's doing what? Let's resolve this first of all.
Yes. As we were debating back and forth, the Balgura decided that it was his high time to chime in every now and again
Yes.
to make sure that we come back and help him.
Right.
Um,
So now I just want to know who's left, who has gone, who has ended this conversation. Where are we?
Gosh,
Charity has taken a brisk walk away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody gone with them?
No one wants to support the action, then I can't actually do it on my own.
Well, that seems to be the case.
So you're just standing there, like, touching a stone, like, anybody else?
No, I absolutely wasn't for touching the stone. I wanted to break the stones rather than do
Right.
what the demon was asking.
Right,
The demon wanted us to like do different spells at different locations to do some sort of specific effect, and I was like, no, we're not doing that. No. We might break the stones so we can get to you, but we're not gonna. No.
Julius is just going to walk because he feels that we pretty much solved the mystery of the wizard.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't a wizard. We found out that all it is just some, demon trying to escape by using under the guise of a wizard for some reason.
I mean,
and we can tell that to Mordecai then.
We're gonna move the conversation away from the demon is what it sounds like.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think there's still a conversation going on. Is that fair?
Yeah, absolutely.
Scribbler's like, we were sent here because whatever the demon is doing is disturbing Mordenkainen. Your solution is to go back and tell him, well, he's wrong. It wasn't a wizard, therefore it's not a problem. But whatever the demon is doing was disturbing Mordenkainen. That's why he sent us here. We should do something to resolve whatever's causing him to send us in the first place.
Now, here's the thing. You spoke with said demon, yes?
Yes.
He stated that he had absolutely no idea what he was doing with it.
Right.
And
which I don't believe.
You know what I think? Now, hear me out, guys. I am just a simple, humble pirate captain. I don't know much about the magic stuffs.
Is there such a thing as a humble pirate captain?
No.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I'm like
Okay.
the third most humblest pirate captain. But, Scribble, you said though that ring was a ring of no magic, right?
No, not exactly. It's absorbing spells.
Okay, so maybe now, Charity, I love you. You're my precious dawn of the sun, but maybe that area is what Mordenkainen was talking about.
Well, then he should have been more specific about that.
But-
He simply said, stop the wizard from doing what he was doing, as it was upsetting
Right.
the balance of
Boing.
the hells.
Oh, no, I agree. But let's also look at this. When was the last time Scribbler was super specific about whatever he wanted?
Most of the time.
That's true. I was going to
most
see if
of the
maybe all
time.
wizards are like that, but you actually make a point there. You make a solid point.
Most of the time, like,
And that's why I appreciate
Scribbler's
you,
usually
Scribbler.
super specific, like about arresting you.
That's
Karen,
true. That is very true. That is actually very true.
Technically, he falls outside my jurisdiction, and I would not be empowered to apprehend him.
But you would arrest me if you had given the chance to, right?
Not unless I was actually given the job to do so. Of course not.
So
For
where
instance,
was he then?
Yeah. Imba, of course.
In that regard.
Yes. Whereas Imba was, I had been sent to go deal with the disturbance she was causing on Ravnica. Technically, she broke the law on Ravnica, and if we were on Ravnica, I would be required to, enforce the law. But
Right.
since we're not there and we're also in hell, I seem that foregoing any potential litigation would be in order.
Hear that, Evie? We're free to commit crimes. Now,
Oh,
Hey.
The point is
Not what I heard, but okay.
That barrier is maybe that area is what
I heard.
Mordekainen was talking about. But maybe still, like I said, we can still go back and tell Mordekainen that the whatever thing wizard that was over there is just a demon that was trapped inside of a barrier circle of no magic.
I mean, if he wants us to do something about it, we could just go back.
Yes, exactly. Impa, voice of reason.
Yes, he seemed
I
to
don't
not
get
have
that very often, but okay.
any information.
I lean over and I
about-
hug Impa because she's so tiny and small and wrinkly.
I just look down, smile.
Yeah, this frame rate is a crime.
All right, so friends, I apologize terribly, particularly because this conversation, and I love the way you all roleplay together, and I hate to interrupt it. However, I have been made aware that there's a bit of a problem with our broadcasting frame rate at the moment. So if you are viewing right now, if you are listening, if you're watching, please don't go anywhere. The stream is going to go offline for just a couple of minutes while I work on some tech stuff here. We will be right back. I apologize for this little break, but I want to make sure that you all can stand to watch what's happening on the screen. So we'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Please do not go anywhere. I promise we'll be back soon. And again, my apologies for this. We'll be back shortly.
T.